Good morning. Time now 7:20. I've had a nice lay-in. 7:20 on a Wednesday morning. Short week this week, so it's bank holiday. So we're off to. I'm not sure exactly where the place is. A place called South Zeal, which is outside of. They say Oakhampton, but it's not really Oakhampton at all. Yeah, a little village. So we're heading there. Got to do a bit of off-roading once we get down a bit further. And checks are done. Everything's fine. Box is still on the back. That's the main thing. Lovely quiet night. Slept like a log. Woke up a couple of times, but just, you know, normally do. Sleeping where I sleep, I always try and park there if I can. And, park there because no one's going to park next to you. You're not going to have a fridge next to you here. You know my love for fridges. Let's go. Quite quiet in there last night actually. Wasn't full at all. I was surprised. Still be sunroof open. Close that, a bit quiet. Yeah, nice services, and actually I might even be spitting with rain. So it's just 53 miles to this place. I should get there about 8:30. During at 9, so yeah, spot on. Let's get some speed. And away we go. M5 southbound. Oh, it's a Wellington. So where did Duke of Wellington come from? I've had a couple of Newport Pagnell sandwiches recently. And if this is the first time you've ever watched anything that I've done, you're going, what is he talking about? For those that know, no. What's your favourite Newport Pagnell? Come on, tell me. For those that know. And then, in the next video, if you've watched this one, you've got to watch the next one to work out what a Newport Pagnell is. There you go. That's a hooking you in, look. Right, let's ease off and get back down to 53. I was foot down at 56 there. You don't want to be doing that. Right, in general, it's nice round here. Nice round these parts. I think we're still in Somerset at the moment. Yeah, Wellington. I might go back the coast road. I think I might. I'm going to have an empty box on it, empty 20 foot. I'm going to rattle my way through the villages. Yeah, for a change. Why not? Don't very often go back that way because I'm normally going down here empty and coming back with a loaded box. Out of the clay pits. Do a lot of clay. Well, I'll say we do a lot of clay. I used to do quite a bit of clay, and I haven't done any in months again now. It's funny how it goes. I might have to attempt to clean the screen in a minute, which is going to be horrible. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So I'm probably looking at a fairly quick tip, probably about an hour and a half max. So I know what's on board. I suspect they're fairly They're fairly bulky items. Going to be individually boxed, but the boxes will be quite a good size, I suspect. So yeah. Wing Canton. Go on, I'm going to have to ease off now, let you by, aren't I? Fully freighted. I've eased off to 50 now. Come on. Good job I'm not in a hurry. Right, this is me attempting to clean my screen. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Not too bad. The bird shit is absolutely baked on though. I say not too bad. No, it's bad. No, see that final sweep just to smear everything in. Yeah. Back at the speed now. He's past me. So at the moment, just to give you a little bit of an update, although it's not much of an update because I can't tell you. I can't tell you, but the stars, I've got short-term goals and long-term goals. For me to enable me to do the short-term goals has meant that I've got to jump through a number of hoops. And we've got to get a couple of hoops jumped through. We just need things to line up. But we can make those things line up because they're under our control. So it's just a process that we need to follow to make that happen. So that's all doable. Long-term plans are a little bit more fluid because we know where we want to. We know the goal that we want to achieve. We know. The goal that we want to achieve is we're now moving to Scotland. We're now going to have decided that we're going to move to Scotland. We were moving to France, but the tax implications for both of us are just not possible anymore due to Brexit. And that's just due to Brexit. I voted out. But knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have. Because the tax implications are just horrendous. For anyone from the UK wanting to go and live abroad and work abroad, or more so, live abroad, work abroad, but work for a UK company. It is just unbelievably complicated and costly. And that's the thing, it's costly. It's doable once you've jumped through a million hoops, backwards with your eyes tied behind your backs and on fire at the same time. You know, it's doable. But it's costly and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth the amount of money that, look, pirate country Devon, you're here. Got to start talking different now. So yeah, it's just not worth the amount of money that it's going to cost us over the next 5 to 10 years. Can't do it. If you were just going to move to France and retire and that is it, and have no income and no need to work, then yeah, it's relatively straightforward. So not really an issue. But working, totally different kettle of fish and becomes really complicated. So we needed a plan B, and we always sort of had a plan B-ish. And Scotland is plan B, which is now turned into actually plan A, and is more favourable due to a number of different reasons. But yeah, plan A, going and moving to Scotland. But we're again, when we were looking for somewhere in France, we narrowed down to what we wanted, and we've applied the same logic for Scotland. It's more expensive, of course it is. It's far more expensive. Oh, look at this weather. What's on in this rain? I'll clean the screen, I suppose. Yeah, it's far more expensive, but it's doable, and we can what we're looking for is a property with land that will sustain us and future-proof us for years to come. Well, for the next 10-15 years anyway. Next 10 years. Where we can grow and establish a business through various income streams. And we either then are in a position then in 10 years time or in 8 years time to go, we can sell it as a really good going concern, happy days, make a profit, move to France, lock stock, or we stay put and go, do you know what, we're happy here. Let's just carry on. But 8 years time, I mean, who knows what's going to be happening in 8 to 10 years time. If we'd have gone back 5 years, would any of us gone, the world's going to shut down for 2 years, 18 months? Would we have anticipated that? Can we plan for that? No, not really, we can't. So who knows what the world is going to throw at us, because we just don't know anymore. We just don't know. You can take nothing for granted, and just go with the flow. Just go with it as far as you can. Nice trailer, but don't go too fast with it like that Muppet did yesterday and then tipped it over. We're supposed to stay dry all week. Obviously wrong. Clean the screen now. So my plan today, is to get down here, tip this box off, and then I've got to get the empty box off back in a yard in Marchwood, just around the corner from our yard. Go there, get this box tipped off, and that can either be an hour or it can be 5 minutes, so who knows. I should be up there fairly smartish at a reasonable time, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm not going in there at 4 o'clock when it's like everyone else is coming back. And then back to the yard, refuel, because I'll need a bit of fuel by then, just to tide me through, and then hopefully go for a VBS for early o'clock, because it's going to take me another if I go on the key today, well, we'll see, depends where I've got to be, because I'm not going to get anywhere to park tonight, so wherever it is I'm going to be in the yard, I suspect. Rather just finish, go on the docks, because I've got I'd have half an hour of queuing. Go on, accelerate, there you go. We have half of it, because the roadworks are still there at Tottenham, so that's going to cause all sorts of problems. And I think they've started some roadworks going in out of Marchwood. I'm sure I saw some signs. So who knows? So I suspect I'll just do an early o'clock on the key and then get to wherever I get to. So I will speak to you when I get down a little bit further. Because there could be some interesting roads to go along. I'll speak to you in a bit. Hello, just coming up to Exeter. Thought I'd put you on because we're sort of elevated a bit. Can't remember what the views are like. So we're looking for the 830 to Rockhampton, which is where I am at the moment, this lane, at the moment. You don't really get to see much of Exeter, to be honest with you. You just sort of cut round the south side, round and underneath and across the marshes. Bailey, they're based down in Redroof. See their trucks all over the place. So we stay on the A30. Bit of a view here. I think this is the elevated bit. Don't know how much you'll see there. So we're going over a big expanse of water, well, a big expanse. You can't see nothing bigger. All silted up.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 31 towards Oakhampton.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll just stay in this lane really. Used to take steel coils down here from I've done from Felixstowe down to Redroof. That was a good trip. Only 20-foot boxes, but they were fully freighted though.
After half a mile, take the exit 31 towards Oakhampton. Take the exit 31.
Bit of a windy road now, sort of windy, long sweeping bend, but he's off a bit. Brakes are jaggy. So light. Nice and gently. And away we go. Red stone around here, but all the land is red, soil is red. I take it that's because it's full of iron ore. I take it. I don't know if that's correct or not. That was always my understanding, but could be completely wrong. So anyway, we've got a few miles of this now, and then we'll be coming off in around 16 miles. So I'll probably put you on then. Although it's a nice ride all along here. But this would be one video all on its own. No, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's what I do. It's only another 25 minutes if the camera holds out. What's occurring? What are you doing?
After 3/4 of a mile, keep left.
Really? It's going to go left here. No, I'm not going down there. What are you talking about?
After half a mile, keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Is this where it sort of takes me off and brings me back onto the road again? I think it does. What's going on? No, we're definitely not going down into there. It takes you into Marsh Park. I hate it when it does that. All it's doing is
keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Which is back onto this road.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A30, towards Campton.
You go are an idiot. Why would you do that?
Follow A30 towards Campton for 19 miles.
19 miles? Oh, what's going on now? It says 14 miles on the other one. Well, we might have to pull over and adjust the, have a look at this sat nav, because it was saying exactly the same way this morning. Now it's taking me in a different way, and as it's quite windy roads around here, I can't really afford to get it wrong. So next lay-by, we're pulling in. So I'll speak to you all in a bit. Right, let's see how easy it is to get out of here. Probably not. Nope, nope. Oh, there's a bit of a gap after these. There's a gap. Okay, so figured out the map. There's two ways in, and obviously Google is taking me the shortest route.
A30 towards Campton for 18 miles.
Which is what SatNav did. There's tyres. Which is what SatNav did yesterday. But what it's deciding to do today is go a bit further past the village and come in from the other end of the village. and that cuts out the village. So that's what we're going to do, because that looks, when I looked at it last night I thought, oh, I wonder why it's doing that. Well, maybe there's a, you know, something we don't know about. So it's decided to go that way. For whatever reason it's decided to go that way, but that's the way I'm going. So yeah, cool. So we've got a few miles of this to go. Back up the speed. Sort yourself out. We've got 19 miles to go. We're going to be there by 8:37, so yeah, absolutely spot on. We've got some lovely countryside, haven't we? And I've just got a really nice drive back to Southampton now. I'm going to go along, run along the coast. So that'd be nice. Look forward to that. It's falling up and down the A34, M3, M25. Beats running out of Gateway. So this weekend, what have we got coming up this weekend? Well, we're taking Boy Wonder back up the bloody Roehampton this weekend on Saturday. It's like we only just brought him back. He's going on holiday, and there's a train strike. So we're taking him up there. I'm a little concerned he hasn't thought out the next day, because there's a train strike on the Saturday, but he flies out, he's got to be checked in by 6 o'clock at Gatwick. I'm a little concerned that at 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't reckon the trains will be running that swiftly on the Sunday. I'm not sure he's thought that through. If it was me, I'd be going to Gatwick Saturday night. I'd be checking into the cheapest hotel I can find to make sure I'm there. In fact, I might suggest it. Yeah. I'll look into that in a bit when I park up. occurring here? Is that a tractor? Oh, it's that truck that's broken down again. He was in the lay-by, wasn't he, when we pulled in? Do you remember? When we pulled into the lay-by, no, you weren't there, were you? Pulled into the lay-by and he was there. They'd obviously had a look at it and gone, yeah, no, you run down the road, mate. Yeah, it's gone into fucking limp mode, isn't it? Yeah, knackered. Yeah, that was a clever move, wasn't it? It's a recovery bloke just going, ah, I'll be alright. Well, this is about as green as it's going to get, isn't it? Can't believe we're at the end of May. What is the date today? 31st. Can't believe that we're at the end of May. Nearly halfway through. Longest day is the 21st of bloody June. It's only 22 days away. It's like, how did that even happen? And then it's all downhill for winter. Nearly swore again. The other annoying thing I've just noticed is I didn't put any sweeteners in my coffee. Actually tastes alright. Well, it's drinkable, I can drink it. So Google is telling me to come off. Fingal Bridge. What's a Fingal? In 5.7 miles. But we're not. It's only 9.5 miles if I go the way Google wants me to go, but 13 if I go the other way. I'm going to go the longer way. I don't entirely trust her, but when I looked, it seemed the most sensible route in, and even on paper it looks the most sensible route. So that's what we're going to do. Overtaken by a tipper lorry, but he's crawling past me. He got himself out of there. He didn't have to. He's nearly there. Old bastard. I'm going to say thank you. Well, what here? I did say thank you. I think it's time for a shortbread biscuit that I nicked from the hotel. Well, I didn't nick it, it was like, you know, it's complimentary in it. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's fair game to take it home in. So, excuse me whilst I munch. I do like Scottish shortbread. Something about it, best biscuit in the world. My Aunt Lil used to always have shortbread. I think I've made shortbread before. I make biscotti, which is an Italian double cooked biscuit. Look at that view. And up into the moors. Dartmoor, to be precise. Oh, this could be Bodmin Moor. Yeah, this could be Bodmin Moor. Supposed to be being good at the moment. That was a load of rubbish, wasn't it? How did I forget to put sugar in my coffee? Sweetness, in fact. Oh. Now, I'm not really I'm not a big tea drinker. I do like my tea. And I can either have like builder's tea, like milk, 2 sugars. Or generally what I do is like milk, no sugar, but with a spoonful of honey. Sorry, milk, tea, no milk with a spoonful of honey. I like that. And I like chamomile tea every now and again with a spoonful of honey. But I had, whilst I was at this Greek restaurant, I was feeling a little jaded, and I thought I need something that's like a little bit refreshing. So I thought I'll have a black tea with a sprig of mint. Oh, sort of be right hand. Really nice. Really, really nice. Shagford. I've been to Shagford. Lived up to its name. South of the gorgeous Gear, staying at a really nice hotel. I think there's 3 bells or something like that, or the bells. When you pull into the car park, you get your own reserved parking space. There's a little chalkboard with your name on it. Real nice touch. Like that. mile. Yeah, 4 mile. Google Maps is now telling me the way to go. They've concurred. So yeah, effectively go up here, turn left, and then left again, so you loop back on yourself. So we're more or less where we need to be in a minute or two. We'll be where we need to be by about 6 fields across from the main road here. Shame it's a bit overcast. But let's keep it nice and cool. Nice and cool and not blinded by the sun. So yeah, good day for driving. Nice and easy on the eyes. Polishes his truck. He's got a polished tank. The shittiest trailer ever. First thrusters kicked in. I could do a nice long run tomorrow, get back and they say, yeah, you got Teesport. That'd sort me right out. Go to Teesport, tip, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, park up, drive back down on Friday, job done. Nice! You can actually see more in the winter around here. You can see through the... on a car journey, I'd imagine this would be actually fairly boring because you can't see bugger all. You're just encased in a tube of trees, aren't you? At least I can see over the top of some of them. Like now, as a car driver, you can't see nothing. Not a fan of these concrete roads, though. Well, it's whatever surface it is. Is it concrete? I don't know. Not entirely sure what it is.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit B3260 towards Oakhampton.
B roads. That's where it goes. There's a weight limit. Yeah. Be a phone call to them then. Oh, there's a bloody tractor up here. I'm coming off.
After half a mile, take the exit B3260 towards Oakhampton, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Me and the trucker are going this way. Weight limit in Oakhampton.
Take the exit, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Even if we are, as long as it's except for access, we'll be alright.
After After 600 feet, turn left towards Stickle Path.
Stickle Path.
Turn left, then go straight on.
Well, Oakhampton is right, so we're not going that way. I can't get through there. Nothing to my right, so I can take it a little bit wider. Plenty of trucks go around here. Look at the old black tyre marks. We're good. Is that like a truck park there? Huh? It is HGV parking. Well, if you get there and it's full, you're absolutely bugging. Right, so it's just down here.
After 900 feet, go straight on.
2 miles.
Go straight on.
Straight on, yeah, because it's just down here on the, oh no, I've got to turn off, I think. Take it nice and steady though through here. No rush. There's low branches, plenty of them. It's a low one. Oh, look at the view. Wish I had time to look. Oh, look at that house. Is that a house or a barn? It's all dilapidated. How beautiful could that be? Judging by the amount of tyre marks screwing around that bend when we came off there, there's a high probability that we might meet something, so just taking it nice and gentle. Stickle Path.
After 900 feet, bear left.
I think the road just goes round to the left, I think. I see no bears though. I see no bears! I'm going to see one day, aren't I? Shit, I right up.
Bear left.
Bears left. Keep your eyes peeled. Just what you want, eh? Me clanking through your village. Oh, it looks a little nice and pretty. There's a pub there on the right. What's that called? The Devon Shire Inn. I can't see nothing. You probably saw more than I could. There's another pub here. Is that the River Inn?
After 600 feet, turn left.
Here? Really? Yep. Here. No, 600 feet.
Turn left.
Oh, Jesus. we sure about that? I'm not entirely sure about that. No, I'm going up here. That doesn't look good to me. I reckon I can go up here and turn left. I didn't like the look of that. I'm probably not going to like the look of this either, but I'm hoping this is slightly better.
After 600 feet, turn left for cross. Turn left.
Okay, tyre marks. Oh my days. Really? Okay, not too bad.
After 600 feet, turn left, then you have reached your destination. It is on your right.
Why am I turning left? I was down here a bit further. Thank you.
Turn left, then you have reached your destination. It is on your right.
Oh my god! It's up here. It's on me right. Right.
You have reached your destination. It is on your right.
I'm hoping it's in here. It's in here. Right, I'll speak to you all later. Cheers.